Hello world, I'm AgitatedCrane, and those are the voyages of the AgitatedCrane. Now, as you can see, we are slowly flying through space, and I think we are already close enough to start the episode. We are slowly going towards Hobus system, where our next mission is going to be.
On a forgotten world, a shadow of great evil lurks, waiting for the chance to strike. The truth behind the destruction of the Romulus system may be the harbinger of the greatest threat the Federation has ever faced.
I am torn, people. I have a bunch of stuff to do and not enough time to do it, actually. To keep my channel healthy, I have to upload shorter videos, some gameplay videos like those with long episodes, with long missions, are not actually healthy for the channel. It's just what I enjoy doing. What is healthier is are movie reviews and comic book reviews and stuff like that, which I can record and make them shorter. I can even edit them a little bit so they don't look like as much like shit. But gameplay wise, I want to finish Darksiders 1 before the end of the month. I would actually prefer it even sooner, but I think we cannot do it any sooner. I'm thinking now about uploading time and stuff like that. I'm also working on completing Battle Chasers. I didn't touch Warcraft for a while, so I should probably look into that as well. The Alliance leveling is on ice, like the leveling that I did with Paladin from level 1. That is on ice for now until we are done with Darksiders fully, because now we are like on tight schedule to keep up with the Darksiders 3, right? On other notes, today Daredevil came out, 3rd season, so I will be watching that. I also have to watch the entire Halloween series of movies before Monday, which is like in 2 days. So that should be fun. I think I have like 7 left. I think we can do that. So yeah, a bunch of stuff to be done. Gameplay wise, I have recorded a few episodes of Battle Chasers today, and I think I will be finishing Darksiders tomorrow. Like I will play the entire day or something like that. I think we are in the next to the last dungeon in there. We are currently doing some portal shenanigans, redirecting beams and stuff like that. Then we will fight Straga, and after that we will face the final boss, if I'm not mistaken. And the final boss does not have a dungeon associated with it, so we will fight Straga and then we will just make our way to the boss, I think, if my memory serves me correctly. Before that I will do a bunch of stuff off camera, like loot all the chests, find all the life shard pieces and Vrat pieces and armor pieces and all that cool stuff, so when we face the boss we will be fully powered. And then we will start Darksiders 2, which is an entirely new game, right? And with all the bells and whistles. And Darksiders 2 is a little bit different, where in Darksiders 1 I know that I don't have to record side stuff. In Darksiders 2 there are actually some very cool side stuff, like for example there are some boss battles that are side quests. They are not a part of the main story. And I want to record these boss battles, but I don't want to record like all the me walking through all the dungeons like with a comp and looking for them, right? So that is going to be difficult. I did download editing software, and I already edited a little bit. To be honest, I just added picture to the video. That wasn't that hard. But yeah, I may be looking into editing more. I did not want to because I did not think that I will have time. But now looking actually at my output, I guess it's actually I'm actually recording faster than I can upload physically on YouTube. I guess not physically, but like YouTube cannot process videos any faster than I'm currently pushing. I guess it could, but I'm also trying to keep some sort of schedule. So I'm thinking maybe I will start editing videos. Not yet, but maybe when we start another RPG like I did with Battle Chasers, I will look into speeding up some sections of the video, like if there is a long combat I will speed that up, if there is walking around I will speed that up, or maybe I'll just cut it, who knows. Anyway, we are in Star Trek because I wanted to play Star Trek. I felt like playing Star Trek, and we have Taris mission. Let's hail Admiral Tenaya.
The cause of the supernova that destroyed Romulus remains a mystery. Our allies in the Romulan Republic have a theory on the matter, however. They believe that Taris, the former praetor of the Romulan Star Empire, is responsible. Republic forces attempted to apprehend her, but she escaped through an Iconian gateway. Recently, the Republic has discovered new information that could help us track down Taris. We want you to rendezvous with the RRW Lisette and provide any assistance you can.
There are a lot of missions that are the same for all the factions, but going through the journal, I noticed that Romulans specifically, like other factions as well, but especially Romulans, have an entire story arc that is not touched upon by any other faction. And I'm actually tempted to create another Romulan character just to record that, because those are some very cool missions.
I have new missions for you.
I will actually check what my current status of my Romulans is, because I think that I may be able to like delete one of them, because I don't want to keep a bunch of characters, right? So maybe I will delete one of them and create a new one, record the leveling there, and then change him back so he's the character that I basically deleted. Which sounds like a waste of time, but I don't know, I'm having fun recording episodes. The site of supernova explosion that destroyed Romulus and Romulus in 2387. Current theory suggests that the explosion ruptured subspace, and that the energy from the blast traveled through subspace at speeds much greater than the speed of light. Because this is the only known incident of this happening, it has been of great interest to Federation scientists. Catherine Genevay led the first expedition to study the Hobus cinder in 2388. Let's begin the mission. So Genevay apparently explored Hobus. Who knew? Sir, we have arrived in the Hobus system. We are being hailed by the Romulan Republic vessel warship Warbird. Leia said.
It is a pleasure to be working with you. I heard about how you got your first command. Well done. Not every officer could have stood up to the Borg like you did.
So Leset is Romulan's Republic Enterprise, basically. It's the flagship, and you will be interacting with its crew fairly often. And that is all that I'm going to say about it right now. The pleasure is all is mine, Commander.
Agents working for the Romulan Republic have recovered definite proof that Taris, or persons working for Taris, were responsible for the Hobus supernova that destroyed the homeworld. Our agent spoke to Taris. She claimed that she was deceived by Hakiv. But that does not excuse her culpability in the destruction of 2 inhabited worlds and the deaths of millions. Our agent tells us that Taris believes her Iconian masters can change the past and restore Romulus. So not only is she a killer, she's insane.
What do you suggest we do about her?
Taris cannot be allowed to commit even greater crimes in an attempt to fix her mistake. My intelligence officer, Lieutenant Gaius Salan, has intercepted communications that may allow us to locate Taris and finally bring her to justice. I'll let him explain in greater detail.
Very well.
Greetings. I am Lieutenant Gaius Salan of the Romulan Republic. There are certain pleasantries that are customary in these circumstances. However, I'm choosing to skip those. We have much to do. Recently, the Republic intercepted a transmission from a group of Remans in the Hobus system. These Remans have remained loyal to Taris, the former praetor of the Romulan Star Empire, who was deposed by Sela. While the transmission was not unusual, its origin point was. The Hobus system is under strict quarantine. However, a previous team uncovered a mining facility at one of the planetary fragments. We believe that the Reman loyalists may have returned to this facility to continue their efforts.
So Gaius is liberated Borg. He's basically Borg that was disconnected from the collective. But I just realized that I don't have to delete my current Romulan. I can just create a new one, and then after completing that story arc I can delete him. I think I will do that instead, because I think there is actually a decent progress on the Romulan front. And actually, if I'm not mistaken, Romulans do get like bridge officers, which can then be transferred to other characters, and Romulan bridge officers are actually very rare, so I will use that new character to farm bridge officers for my Romulan. Why is it under quarantine?
The Hobus system is the origin point of the supernova and subsequent subspace explosion, which destroyed Romulus and Remus. It is still, as you say, a hot zone. The Remans loyal to Taris are using the quarantine as a cover to resume their operations in the system. The transmission we intercepted was addressed to Commander Aranhu, a Reman who is the captain of Taris' personal guard. He must be the liaison to the forces in the Hobus system.
Another thing I wanted to mention, I have a team for all of my captains, right? So I'm thinking about changing that team a little bit. I have like 5 Federation officers right now. One is alien, and it was actually the first character I created. But eventually I realized that aliens are not that great. It was back then where traits were different. So I picked eventually a different race, but that alien stayed, and I actually keep him as a character that has all his bridge officers are aliens, and I usually change them to look like they are from different TV shows. Like I have, I think, Persean was the name of the species from Andromeda, like the Archivist people. I had, I think, Sid from Star Wars. I did have some stuff from Marvel. I did have some stuff from Defiance. I think I I had a bunch of stuff from Babylon 5 because that's like very easy to make, and I did have some people from Firefly, not Firefly, Farscape. So I will be keeping him as alien. Then I had another one which was like, what was his race? I think he was something like Benzit, and I created him because it was very rare for that race to exist in the game. You can have it as playable character, but you cannot have it as bridge officer. So I created him as playable character, and I want to keep him with Star Trek canon aliens, but aliens that are not that do not look like humans, right? And then I had another one which was human. I originally wanted him to be human that had crew consisted of Vulcans, Betazoids, Trill, and stuff like that. Species that looked very human, right? And then I created a new character not recently, but in one of the previous expansions, from the original series timeline, which has the original series aliens, right? And now I have another one that is from Discovery era. So I'm thinking that I will be putting human-looking characters on this Discovery series era character, and then I will be making that character that previously had them purely human crew, and I will make their uniforms look like armor, like those armor kits and not armor kits, like armor and kits, so they would have like Mass Effect theme, right? Then this will have Discovery team with aliens looking human, Discovery / Enterprise. Then I will have actual Starfleet that is going to look like canon aliens from Star Trek. Then I will have another Starfleet officer who is from the original series era. And then I will have the alien who... You know what I want to try? I want to try to give him Orville uniforms. Obviously Orville uniforms are not available in the game, but I think I can create them using the available pieces. Anyway, I'm rambling, and we are supposed to be playing. What do you suggest, Gaius?
The direct approach. If we confront the forces in the Hobus system, who are in violation of both Federation and Romulan Republic mandates by their very presence there, they will send a call for assistance to Commander Aranhu. Once he arrives, we simply follow him. It is likely that he will lead us back to Taris.
A sound plan.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've just received emergency orders from Republic Command and must respond. Gaius can transport to your ship and help you complete the mission. We'll return as soon as we can.
That will be acceptable, Commander. Alright. So I think we are flying to investigate.
I am detecting some very rare minerals in the system, as well as the presence of protomatter. It is possible that Taris used the materials here to construct her weapon.
Oh. I also have, I think, 2 Klingon characters, 3 Romulans, and 1 Jem'Hadar currently. I'm considering making another Jem'Hadar for because the current Jem'Hadar joined Klingons, and I want another one who would join Federation. But I will add that later if there is an event or something like that. This planetoid core contains trace signs of protomatter, sir. We should get a sample. Scanners are also picking up some odd readings from some of the icy asteroids near the core. Recommend we investigate them as well. And for my Klingons, I have the team is I have regular Klingon with all the Klingons and allied. No, actually, his entire team is Klingon, and he's like the official Klingon. Then there is another one that has allied races to Klingon Federation, not Klingon Federation, Klingon Defense Force, and the team there is there from alternate timeline, maybe even mirror universe. So their team is like time travel, mirror universe and all that stuff. So they do not look like Klingons at all. They have different uniforms. On my Romulan's part, I have Romulan, who is pure Romulan. He joined Federation. I have Reman, who joined Klingon Defense Force, and he is Romulan allied races and different races from Star Trek series that are not Federation, but that would fit, I guess, pirate / mercenary team of that character. And then I have another one who is Borg, and all his bridge officers are Borg or androids as well. And my Jem'Hadar is just my Jem'Hadar, and I believe he joined Klingon Defense Force. I think that is all of my characters. And as I said, I will not be doing that on camera, but I will be changing a team of them slightly. I will be releasing some bows, I will be recruiting new bows. Look, I guess space fantasy football is the best part of the game. Anyway, prepare to collect a sample. Honestly, I think I have played like for half an hour and I haven't done anything in this mission. This episode is going to be long and disastrous. Collect protomatter sample. Great. To the next planetoid. But before I can do all of that, I think I should level up my character a little bit, so I will unlock more bridge officers. Oh. Crafting. Confirmed, sir. Those fragments are decalitium. If we can locate a supply of Tekazide, that means Taris could have had all the ingredients she needed to build the device right in this system. It is still circumstantial evidence unless we can tie it to her directly somehow. A little bit of spelling errors. Collecting a sample would be crucial. I recommend that we scan for Tekazide deposit. Retrieve a sample and set course for the next planetary fragment. Let's collect it. Quickly! Captain! Raman ship decloaking. Okay. Let's blow it up. Oh!
Ship is under attack.
If you remember from the last episode, I did change the configuration a little bit. We now have plasma torpedoes. Because fuck that noise. Hey, hey! Damn it. Come on! Okay, it was destroyed. So basically the issue I had in previous mission is I did not have burst damage, so I couldn't defeat the big bad ship. I did learn from my mistakes, so I will not be removing torpedoes completely from my ship. Eventually, maybe, but not today. Alright, another ship down. And now this one, I think I can even risk that. Come on, die. Great. Now let's continue where we wanted to fly. Also, the game was patched up, so I actually received my duty officers. As you can see, they are hard at work already. If we actually look at Rooster, you can see that there is a bunch of them. Most of them are white, and by white I mean quality, not race. So don't put down those pitchforks. Honestly, I did not expect them to be poor quality, all of them. I expected that at least some of them to be green. But, oh well. I did steal some of them from my Jem'Hadar, so it is working out fine. Sir, I'm detecting high levels of Tekasite in this planetary fragment. Tekasite was one of the substances Starfleet believes was used in the creation of the weapon that triggered the Hobus supernova. Alright, let us collect some samples and face, I think, another Raman wave. No? Okay.
As I suspected, the materials are all here. Our agent located Taris on planetary fragment Gamma. We should continue our search there.
Alright, guys.
Scanning in progress.
Some crafting material, because I am crafting as well. And by crafting I mean I am unlocking slowly the schools. Alright. Scanners are detecting some kind of shield covering a large crater on the surface of planetary fragment Gamma, Captain. The system is supposed to be under quarantine, but clearly there is some activity. We should get a scan of the shield. Alright? To be honest, we should even beam down there. Is it down there or is it up here? It is up here. Here it is. A secret base. A secret Romulan base. Sir, our scans has triggered automated defense systems and Raman ships are decloaking. They are hailing us. On screen. I have to...
presence here is a violation of the quarantines established by at least 3 sovereign governments. Explain your purpose.
We are here investigating your unauthorized presence in this system. What is your excuse?
I serve the Romulan Star Empire and its true leader, Taris. That is the only authorization I require.
Oh, a new faction. That is most unfortunate. Sir, if we can disable the Sitesh, it's possible we may be able to lure out Aranhu to investigate. Alright. Sitesh, where are you? Damn it. Ah! Here you are. You villain. Okay. They cancelled themselves. I guess that is better than nothing. Come on. Come on. Get destroyed. I miss escorts. Oh. No. No. Okay. That worked out a little bit. Let's get some range. And let's send this projectile his way. Okay, that did some serious damage. This is an unfortunate position for fighting. Here. Be tractor beamed. So slow. Heal up. We are not a fan of that. That is going... Okay. That was wasted.
If we hide in the asteroids near it and mask our energy signature, I predict that Aranhu will approach to investigate further and be unable to detect us.
So, what I was going to say, right? The combat is slower in cruiser than it is in escort, and I'm used to fly escorts, but. I did want to this playthrough to be different to what I'm used to, so that's why I'm with engineer in a cruiser. And even though it doesn't matter in leveling, I could have picked escorts when leveling and then stuck to cruiser on high level. I decided that I have to learn from scratch, right? What it is like to play cruiser.
We were attacked by Starfleet Saboteurs. They appear to have fled.
Interesting. This is exactly like scenario 2247E. I thought scenario 1849K would be a more likely option. I shall incorporate this data into my modeling projections. Nevertheless, we should now be able to follow Aranhu's trail. He should lead us right to Taris.
I like Romulans so much. Let's hope so. Oh? Okay. Aranhu's ship has gone to warp, sir. Shall we follow? Yes, please do. I have some mosquitoes flying around. How do they survive? It's so cold outside. Where do they come from? Where do we all come from? What is the point of life? Why am I playing this game? Okay. Sir, Commander Aranhu's trail led here to the Iconia system. This is another system that's off limits to normal traffic, so any activity here is a cause for concern. Recommend we investigate. That large crater looks like a likely place to start. Set a course. But I'm not detecting Aranhu's ship. Shouldn't it be in orbit somewhere? He has most likely cloaked. The technology I used to track him is not localized enough to detect the ship. Only follow a general trail. Okay. But they likely know about us. So that is that. I think I'm supposed to establish orbit on the planet. Around the planet, but first I'm going to collect some particles. Look, this is important. If you collect this shit when you are low level, you don't have to grind it for when you are high level.
Scanning in progress.
Sir, we are picking up a large shield protecting a structure of some type. The shield is using a modified cloaking device. If I hadn't been scanning for large amounts of tachyon particles, I would have never found it. Roman ships the cloaking, they're hailing us.
Federation ship. I am Commander Shanclado of the Riemann starship Intraku. Your presence here could be considered an act of war. Leave immediately, or we will open fire.
We have no intentions of leaving.
That is unfortunate, Starfleet. Our conflict is not with you. Commander Arahu has charged me with securing this installation at all costs. Praetor Taris must be allowed to complete her work. And you have already seen too much.
Shields up! Where is he? Ah, here he is. Oh, he's flying in actually a decent ship.
Warning.
Or is it still the Derricks and I'm just blind? Ah, it looks kinda the Derricksy. Okay, I think I'm going to eat that torpedo as well. Here, have that.
Target shield has failed. Right shield failing.
Is that helping at all? Sort of. No! Don't attack me with those torpedoes. I don't like them. Here. Have one as well. So you know how what it is like. Alright.
Target shield has failed.
Evasive maneuvers. Ah, I dodged it. I'm incredible captain. Ah, actually lieutenant commander, but I am the captain of the ship. Okay,
I took the
he dead.
liberty of acting-
Hold on. I want to loot stuff. It is even giving us heavy cannons for escort, just tempting us.
I took the liberty of accessing the Intraku's systems before it was destroyed. I managed to download the access codes for the planetary shield. I believe we should be able to use them to lower the shield and reach the surface.
Excellent work. Transmit the codes. The codes that Lieutenant Sawan procured have lowered the base's shields. That will allow us to transport an away team to the structure underneath the surface. Are you ready to beam down? Yes, I am. And my crew is ready as well.
These are the coordinates for the underground structure we detected. Reading life signs, sir. Multiple Remans and one Romulan. Our quarry could be just ahead.
Let's hope so. Now, let's complete this failed assignment. And here we go. Weapon ready. Do we have anything of interest? Some anomalies. Okay. Open up. Ah, cinematic.
Starfleet! How did they find us?
They must have followed me, Praetor. I will deal with them.
No, I need your help with the gateway. Send your guards.
please. No one can stop me. Let's do barrier. So our people cannot... Can we actually shoot through it? No, of course we cannot. What was that? Guys wants to talk with us.
They appear to have been attempting to merge Iconian and Romulan technology. Perhaps in an attempt to reactivate the gateway network. We should access that console and attempt to open the door.
Alright. So, Iconians are basically... what? They are an ancient race that is no longer present in the galaxy. And there are some like ruins and stuff like that, and we know that they used to rule like the entire quadrant or galaxy or whatever you want to call it. Guys, can you not... Sorry. Can you not destroy that shield? Is Evelyn really going to be stuck there? Oh boy. Yeah. Can I dismiss it? I bet I cannot. Okay. Never mind then. As you are, Evelyn, do not worry, we will complete the mission without you. So yeah, we will actually eventually see Iconians in the game. Spoilers, by the way. And they look a lot like what the angels with quote marks looked like in the recent Star Trek Discovery TV show trailer. So I guess we will be getting Iconians, or maybe it's going to be another race because they are playing it fairly loose with their race interpretation. Let's access the console in this long ass episode. Access shipping logs. There are logs here of shipments to and from that base in the Hobo system, as well as schematics for several devices that are similar to recovered Iconian technology. According to the data, there also are stores of Tekazite, I don't know how it's pronounced, Decalithium and Protomatter on this level. Those stores have the same quantum signatures as the elements you recovered from the Hobo system. You quickly download the data into your tricorder. This could be invaluable if Taris is brought to trial. Okay. Personal log.
It has been decades, and I still find Haki's betrayal difficult to accept. He is Romulan. Treachery is his heritage, as it is mine. But to go to such lengths, to destroy our world, it is too much to bear, even now. He told me the device would destroy Donatra, and I, like a fool, believed him.
So, Hakiv is the main villain of Romulan story arc. Not the story arc that we are playing, but the actual Romulan character story arc.
And now, those pathetic refugees from the Republic have told the entire quadrant that I am responsible for the destruction of Romulus. They don't understand. We should be allies. We want the same thing. At least my people know the truth. Aranhu is a rock. I find it strange that Remans are now my only companions. Perhaps they understand loyalty more than any of us. I rely on him to help me continue my work. The Iconians can restore all that is lost. I know it. I just need to make them see that I am worthy. The Dark Masters have responded to my pleas for assistance with dread silence. My only recourse is to harness their technology for myself. When I can step through the gateway and meet them as an equal, I am confident that they will turn back time and make everything as it was before. The base in the Hobus system is lost to me, but the quarantine holds. Aranhu can use it as cover to collect the protomatter and bring it back to me. Sela is looking for me. So is the Republic. If only I could make them see. I am our people's last hope.
Unlock blast doors. Enter access code now. And let's type C. Encryption sequence. Okay. Omicron. Really? That worked? Alright then. Let's continue. Ah, the shield expired. Great. Hello, people. You, die. Thank you. Man, they are dying fast. He's using psychic powers. Please stop him. Here, have some mines. And have some fuse armor. And sniper shot in the head. Oh man. Can you guys kill him? Yeah, you cannot, okay. Respawn. This was a disaster. People, get up. Get up. Okay, now he's dead.
I have it. What?
She entered the 7th sigil.
Traitors!
Or is it Chevron? He did drop some nice stuff, okay. What? Right, now we deal with Taris. And she's almost dead. Her captain was way more powerful. And she surrenders. Great. Now let us talk with her.
Enough! You have won. And in winning, you have doomed the Romulan people.
Taris, under the authority of Starfleet, you are under arrest for war crimes, committing an act of genocide and crimes against the galaxy.
They were not my crimes. I was betrayed by Hakeem. And now those crimes will never be undone. I hope you realize that in stopping me, you have doomed billions of Romulans to remain dead. Now you shall live with that guilt, as I have.
Even now you deny the truth of your role in the destruction of your people. You were blinded by your own lust for power, and you killed those people as surely as if you had pulled the trigger yourself. AgitatedCrane 1, lock onto Taris and beam her directly to the brick.
Before we leave, may I suggest we look for evidence of the materials we discovered at Hobus? They will undoubtedly prove vital at Taris's trial. We should also overload the gateway and make certain it can never be used again.
Alright. So how do we overload it? Who knows. I am supposed to look in here though. The decalitium appears to have come from the same source as the decalitium we discovered in the Hobus system. Those links will be important evidence in Taris' trial. The evidence is stacking up, isn't it? Alright. I actually like Taris, even though she's like mad scientist. I do like her. I'm not going to try to pronounce it again. Contains energy signatures that corresponds to the bad word. Deposits we scanned in Hobus system, Captain. Another bad word is an explosive compound Starfleet believes was present in the device that triggered the Hobus supernova. And if it's here, it could be connected. Alright, and now the overloading. No. More collection. Sir, this protomatter appears to come from the Hobus system. Although there are several uses for protomatter, it is often used for explosive devices. It was also present in the debris from the devices that triggered the Hobus supernova. Protomatter was used in the Genesis device. It's powerful but extremely dangerous. And Genesis device, I believe, was Star Trek 3, right? Like, first one was Wales, not Wales, badly done Borg. The second one was Wrath of Khan, then there was Genesis, then there was Wales, the fourth one is Wales, right? And then there is Search for Spock or something like that. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Overload gateway. Sir, the gateway has been programmed to overload, and there is no way to stop it. We need to return to the agitated crane 1 before that happens. Beam me up. And let's just leave Gaius there. He isn't part of our crew anyway. Taris is in the brig, Captain, and all the evidence we found has been logged and secured. Now we just need to deliver it and her to a safe location. Set a course out of the system. Alright. Fly to the edge of the system. Okay. We will be continuing in the next episode. I have to stop. Goodbye. Okay, so I basically had to stop the recording because there was some stuff happening at my home. But now we are back. And I will try to edit the video. It should be easy just to put one video after another and then re-encode it into one. I guess, but I'm greatly annoyed. Nay, agitated. Alright. So let's answer the hail.
How nice to see you again. I feel like we are becoming old friends. I will admit that your previous attempts to thwart my plans have been irritating. But your actions today have more than made up for those petty annoyances. Taris still has her loyalists among my people. An open move against her would have been a distraction from my greater plans.
I don't work for you, Sela.
But you played the pawn perfectly. I could not have asked for a more obedient tool. Now, if you will transport Taris to my ship, we can avoid any unpleasantness.
Hold on. Is this just, like, is this actually going to transfer her? Okay, let's say we are not friends.
The Lisette informed us that you might need some assistance with the prisoner transport. Good thing we brought some backup.
Thank you, Captain Sean. He's the captain of the current Enterprise.
Taris is wanted by the Romulan Star Empire for high treason and war crimes against the Romulan people. The Empire is the legitimate government of the Romulan people, and I demand you turn this terrorist over for trial and punishment.
Let me read this. So all of this is basically fuck off Sila, which sort of works for me, but yeah, I think this middle one is the best. Like her actions impacted more than just Romulans.
You are a disappointment. Nevertheless, you did remove Taris from the game, and for that I am grateful. Consider your decisions more carefully the next time we meet. I can be a powerful ally, or I can be your worst enemy.
You are the epitome of generosity, Empress Sila. Oh, I guess he's not in the Enterprise yet. Sorry for the spoilers. Let's transport her.
Prisoner transfer successful. Taris is safely secured in the brig. We can take it from here. One more thing. We're detecting some unusual energy residue from the surface. Our databases identify it as Iconian.
Yes, there was a Stargate on the surface. A group of remnants used it to escape.
Do you have any idea where they went?
We only caught a glimpse, but it looked like some kind of Romulan station. I actually did not notice it at all. Sorry. And the last set is the Cloaken. They are hailing us on screen.
Looks like we missed all the excitement, but I have been monitoring your progress. On behalf of the Romulan Republic, I would like to thank you and your crew for your assistance. I am confident that the Federation will provide more than adequate security for Taris until her trial can be arranged. You can transport Gaius back to the Lisette as soon as you are ready.
Oh, well, this is awkward, but we actually left him on the surface of the exploding station. Planetoid. Asteroid. It's planet. Yes. Just kidding. He's with us. Magically. We have completed our task here, sir. Are you ready to set a new course? Yes.
We have much to consider. If the destruction of the Romulan homeworld was a deliberate act, not only was it mass murder, but that one event has been a major cause of the destabilization of the Quadrant over the past 40 years, not to mention the light that it casts on the internal struggles of the Romulan people. This one horrible act set off a chain of reactions that could change the galaxy forever. We must know who did this and why. The interrogation of Taris will no doubt lead to many truths. But I am troubled by these Remans. Why did they turn on Taris? And where did they go?
Wait. Are they trying to tie in the Romulan story arc with the Frozen arc? Okay, I will address that later in the next mission, I guess. I believe this shield looks cool, so I will be taking him. I guess.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
And we have level up, which is great. Also, I think I saw some accolade. And yeah, I forgot to look into this, so I will do that later. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Oh, another one. Leave a like, write a comment, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends. I've been AgitatedCrane, and we will be continuing in the next video with new duty officers. Great. Great. AgitatedCrane out.